We are about to stream an emergency snark session to maybe let you know that Carl Daikeler has lost his damn mind. We're not sure what happened. He seems to have misplaced it somewhere between The Office and the last Beachbody infomercial. So if you see a guy walking around talking to himself, or maybe making a video and taking credit for the work that other people have done in the industry, be alarmed. We're just here to eat snacks and try to hold on to what little sanity we have left. Grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's snark.
All right, so the question came up today, is Team Beachbody a pyramid scheme? So first off, the question is, what is a pyramid scheme? A pyramid scheme is when people are transferring money up through a progression where basically no value is exchanged. So that's like I would reach out to you and I'd say, if you give me $2, I'll show you how to build a team of people who are also giving you $2. So if you get 5 people to give you $2, then you're going to have $10, but I'm asking you for 25 cents of each one of those, and the money's just going to flow. Nothing's exchanging. There's no value being exchanged except for the fact that money is accumulating. So whoever gets in last, that's where it got the name pyramid scheme or Ponzi scheme, is that whoever gets in last gets screwed, right? Because they're the ones who are like, well, there's nobody left, only the people at the top really benefited, and that's not what this is about. What this is about is building accountability where people are helping each other get healthy and fit. Now, if you look at the shape of an organization, let's take Beachbody, CEO, president, COO, CFO, chief legal officer, HR, CIO, and that's the tree, right? Any organization that has leadership will have this sort of structure. Even the government, quite frankly, has that kind of structure. The point is there value being exchanged in that structure? So, my feeling is, what Team Beachbody is about, and it's actually not my feeling, it's the fact, when money exchanges hands in Beachbody, it's never for recruiting. It's always for selling people a product that can help them get healthy and fit. That's why it's not a pyramid scheme. We don't want anybody to buy the product just for the purposes of making money. We only want people to buy the product who want to get healthy and fit, or maybe who are healthy and fit and want to share that with other people. It's not an empty box. Pyramid schemes sell nothing but an empty box and the promise of making money. This is not about that. But we do think that with 200 million people overweight or obese in this country, or in this continent, there's the possibility of creating incredible wealth if you're successful at helping as many of those 200 million people as possible. So, no, it's not a pyramid scheme, but it is a business where you can create substantial wealth if you work hard and help as many people as possible by selling them fitness programs and a product called Shakeology, which we consider to be the healthiest meal of the day to give you a daily dose of dense nutrition. That's what Team Beachbody is. So if you want to help people, you can. But let's not fall for this pyramid scheme thing, because that's for the other guys. That's for guys who are selling an empty box. No pyramid scheme.
I was so close to having us right up there at the end of the intro. Hello, everyone, and it's emergency snark session. I should have put like I don't know. We should have put something up on the screen. I'm gonna put the chat on the screen, and as you can see, I'm in Carl's office, not for real, just for pretend, because it just had to happen. Oh my God!
I'm at Autumn's Miami house.
Yeah, look, we're so, it's just, we're on brand today. That's for sure. If y'all did not watch the I'm just gonna curse, I guess. The shit show last night, the champagne gala. It was.
Gala.
I don't even know. And we'll just say Amber and Cheryl and Jen had a whole moment on the live. Which live stream were y'all in? The Instagram one?
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram. Yeah.
Yeah, they had a lot to say, and apparently the people in the chat either loved it and followed them or hated it and had something to say. So we're happy to be here snarking on a Sunday, and I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and then we will get right to it because I'm going to load the video up. Okay.
Go ahead, Amber.
Oh, okay, me first.
yeah.
Okay. Hi, I'm Amber Nye. I was a Beachbody coach, as you all know, for 5 years. I hit the very prestigious diamond rank. I was almost 2-star diamond when it all crumbled beneath me. I mean, I bled Beachbody blue, much like all these other coaches who were on that live last night saying, I bleed blue. And it's like, what, looking back on it, you're like, whoa, big red flags here. And I was an Autumn stan, and now I go pretty hard for her because her programs and the mindset that not only her, but Beachbody or Body, I guess we're calling them Body now, in general, encourages is so toxic and disordered, and it made my ED issues worse. It made my body dysmorphia issues worse. And even though I won $500 from my 21-day fix results and was in an infomercial for it, and lost almost 60 pounds, it still didn't change the way that I felt about myself on the inside. And it wasn't good enough still. So it was just back on the hamster wheel of that cycle of restriction and get the results, and then you binge to go on to the next program and get the results, and then just keeping that cycle of the toxic diet culture going. So now I speak out about that, so people can either leave Beachbody or are deterred from joining because they have all of the accurate information in front of them so they can make an informed decision. And yeah, that's all I got for today.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead, Jen.
Hi, I'm Jen. I am a certified personal trainer and nutrition coach. I was a Beachbody coach for 5 years. I am currently on medication for pains.
We love that for you.
I am comfortable
We love
on
that
my
for
couch.
you.
I've been here for a week now. Messed up my ankle, but yeah, I commented in the IG live last night that 2B mindset led to my ED treatment. And I also commented that I brought it up to Alana, and she told me I just did the program wrong. And I was called a hater for that.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I've been speaking out against Beachbody since 2018, once I got through my healing process. And I will continue to speak out about it. And I will continue to call Autumn out because she is not qualified to do anything she is doing. Okay, Cheryl. Stop looking at your phone. Your turn.
Yeah. Sorry. I am Cheryl Spears, the host of the Call the Hey Girl. I was going to say Call the Hey Girl podcast. That's not it. Host of the Call Cheryl Hun podcast. I, much like the other ladies, I was with Beachbody for 8 years. I only achieved Emerald rank. I almost hit Diamond, but it literally was completely dropped right from below me before I even got a chance to hit it. So my lifelong rank is Emerald. And I was much like, Jen and Amber, I was on there last night, and I also stated that Beachbody's workout programs have caused me to have a disordered relationship with food and exercise. And I was told that I just didn't try hard enough, and I did not push hard enough by the other coaches that were in the comments. And I think that what I really want to speak out about is I also, in response to that, told them that I don't understand how they can say that to me because we see poor Kat struggle every single week, every single day, with staying on track, quote unquote, falling off track. And I was like, so how is it sustainable? And the first thing that a coach pointed out was, why are you picking on Kat because of her size?
Oh,
I never
And
said
you never
anything
mentioned her
about
size.
Kat's size. I never mentioned anything about her size, and I would never do that because I was Kat for 8 years. No matter what size I was, skinny down to like a size 4 or 6 or a size 14. I was Kat the entire time I was in Beachbody, and that's why I stand up, because I can recognize all of her issues that she has being able to stick to a workout program and being able, actually she's really good about sticking to working out, and I had no issues with working out. It's the food part that I had an issue with for 8 years.
Yep.
So that's a little bit about me. I just needed to put that in there because I didn't want somebody to scoop one in and try to say that I was fat shaming, because that's not something that I would ever do.
Yep.
Yeah, you definitely
Or
did
woman
not.
shaming.
There were people in the comments going, she didn't say that, defending you, which was,
Yeah.
there were a lot of people in
Yeah.
there last night agreeing with us.
Agreeing, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
I'm like,
Yeah, there was. There were also, and a big shout out to a lot of the quote unquote coaches that I don't know if I'm going to quote unquote them, because I don't know if they're current coaches or if they're starting to like really see, the
Question
problems
things.
behind Beachbody and questioning things, because I had a lot of conversations in my DMs last night, and I didn't share them because I didn't want to expose people, so I wanted to make sure that I give them a shout out, because it's actually pretty hard for you when you are in any type of MLM to have a conversation with someone who's openly against your MLM in general,
Sure.
and I would never want to make somebody feel like they couldn't come and have a conversation with me, because that is not the reason I do this at all.
Yeah. I love that.
thanks, and I just want to say thanks, Nicole. I'm getting there. It's going to be a long 2 months.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Hello, I'm DC. My lifelong rank is MLM dropout. I was never in Beachbody. I just did the Beachbody programs. I did P90X and I did another Pilates one before it was a multi-level marketing company. And I got, kind of sucked into the Snark Crew by just, I don't know, being a warm body, but have been so nice to me, and we have been having a good time trying to stand up against a huge multi-million-dollar corporation to talk about the exploitive shit that goes on it seems to go on. And so we're going to be reacting to part of the live video from last night, but we wanted to save a majority of it for when Amy could be with us, because this was a Snark session and she couldn't join us today. So Amy, we miss you, and we're going to have the full video reaction, or at least the majority of it's going to happen, I think, on Wednesday. So, yeah. Gosh. I don't even know what to say. We covered, we talked about it a little bit, but
I just thought this wasn't a champagne gala. This was an infomercial.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah.
It was an infomercial.
100%.
It was
And a recruiting,
a sales presentation,
and a recruiting tactic.
And
it was definitely a behind the scenes what is coaching
Well,
video.
and
It was
Carl
exactly
said
what I feel like I was watching.
Well, and Carl said multiple times, this is for you, the prospect. I'm like, I'm sitting there like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, most time at champagne galas, you recognize the people in your company, or you do something where it's not like a sales pitch. You said recognize all the hard work, and it's like, no, we just changed our name to the worst SEO name we could have possibly picked. Do you know how many words start with BODI? So basically, they have an established presence on Google with Beachbody, and when people search Beachbody, Google knows they're searching for the Beachbody Corporation, and now it's BODI. If you type in BODI, Beachbody does not come up in the search. So,
all.
Carl, your marketing department, I'm sure, didn't want this change, and Carl did. So, whatever.
But look at it this way, though, DC. if you were trying to get away from all the negativity that is associated with Beachbody, wouldn't you do something where you could actually build it from the ground up? Because now they're just trying to drown out the Beachbody name.
Sure.
You know,
So
I mean,
it's so
yeah,
expensive.
you're right. It's the dumbest thing.
I just typed
that they could
in
have done, but
Yeah.
BODI in my Google app search. There's actually a gym in Scottsdale that is body.
Oh
That's
my
what popped.
God. Yep.
That's what pops up first for me.
Yep. So they're going to have to spend so much money, write so many blog posts, do so much information to say, like, to tell Google basically when people are searching for these words, we want the BODI. It's going to take, I don't know, it's going to take a year, 2 years.
Yeah, after 20 years of it being Beachbody, or almost 25 years, I guess, and being on the internet as Beachbody.
Or they're going to spend a lot of money to pay for ad placement.
A lot of money that Carl doesn't have.
Yeah.
And that's why he's made all these cuts in different places.
Yep.
Like no more Success Club trip, no gifts, Success Club gifts, none of that stuff.
They don't have a Success Club trip?
They're not doing it after this one.
This is the last one.
This is the last one.
Which is at the end of this month. We watched it they had it on IG Live. They had it on Facebook Live. And on Vimeo with a password.
Can I just say one thing? If you're gonna have something with a password, why the hell are you gonna stream it on Facebook and Instagram? I mean, I know why you're going to, but like, why wouldn't you just make it a public Vimeo video? It just is mind-boggling. It doesn't make any sense. My marketing brain is exploding right now. Oh my God. All right. Yeah. So Facebook Live, and I'm thinking, we don't even have to record this shit. We're just going to download it. So, like, right when it ended, we downloaded it in 720 because they weren't even streaming in 1080. So, like, I don't know. That's okay. All right.
Lisa's losing her mind.
Bonnie knows how to make DC lose her ever-loving mind. I'm telling you right now.
You know, you have a multi-million-dollar company. You're spending tens of thousands of dollars a month on the production in your body studio, whatever the hell you call it. And you're not going to stream it in 1080 on Facebook? I just don't get it.
Can I say it was funny to see, which I understood why, like, Natasha was there, but, like, Melanie Mitro was there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why was
And
she there?
I commented on there. I was like, oh, hey, Melanie, good to see you shilling again. How many coaches have you lost in your downline to prompt this reemergence?
I saw that.
Yep.
I saw that
And
one.
like, because she's like not even like top 20 anymore. She's like, she fell a lot in the ranks.
Way down there. Yeah.
Way down there. Because you'd think that maybe like Aaron or Christina Delgado would be there because they were brainstorming with Carl, you know, on all this new stuff.
Yeah, I never saw any mention of Melanie.
They weren't even there. Yeah.
Yeah, where was Lindsay Matway?
Mm-hmm.
Good question. Yes, I'm sure they do stream it better than 720 for the workouts. I'm just saying for an event, a gala, a champagne gala, where they spent the money to do the animated backgrounds with the city moving in the background with like some graphic designer made that for them, and then and that's fine. Maybe it'll process in 1080 later on, but it's just, I don't know. Like, you could stream in 4K, you can stream in 2K, you could stream in 1080. It feels sloppy to me from a multi-million-dollar company. That's all.
And the comment that Charlie said, if they were smart, their product team would have done plenty of customer interviews, research to appeal to the different personas of their customers. Instead, they came up with a complex offering. And that's true. This is how you know what their main goal is. Their main goal is recruiting, because you never ever, I mean, not once did they talk about this our products. I mean, yeah, they probably they talked about workout programs, but the main thing that their push was for you to be a body partner. And this is for you prospects. Like, you don't call a customer a prospect. right?
Mm-mm.
You call a potential client or a potential partner a prospect.
Yeah.
At least I do. Maybe that's just my brain, the way I work.
Well, you
but
know, and they had
yeah.
Darren O'Lean on to talk about Shakeology, and my question in the comment section in IG was, if this Shakeology is such the be all end all of health, why first thing last thing? Why the
Yep.
prebiotics,
Yeah.
probiotics? Why this? Why that? Why 4-week gut protocol?
And you're a hater for asking those questions.
Well,
Question.
and people were asking in the comments about like, well, they were saying like, so we have to pay for these new body blocks, and yeah, you do, unless you buy products which are more expensive than the $29 a month to
Yeah.
get the body blocks.
Which means
Yep.
you're still paying for them.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're still paying
Regardless.
for them.
It's-
Which I
it's
brought that up
literally
in there
a-
too.
I in all honesty and transparency, I had to take a break because I was starting to get a little, I was getting really mean. I was going to be really mean. We'll just say I was going to be
Sure.
really mean. And I was like, I need to take a break. So I took some medicine and went and took a shower and came back, and I was extremely, extremely open and happy feelings when I came back to have a conversation. And not once were any of us rude or disrespectful in those comments, but every single time we asked a question, we were met with, you are a troll, you are a hater, just ignore the trolls. They need more
Why are you
personal
here?
development. Like,
Why are you
Don't
here?
you-
more
Don't you
personal
have
development?
anything
You have
better to
anything better to
do
do
on Saturday
on a
night?
Saturday?
And I'm like,
Well,
no,
don't you?
No, I
Don't you? Don't you?
No, I do not have anything better to do. I want to sit here and I want to try to help people actually see the other side of what you idiots are saying here on the stream. Like, come on now.
And
Like,
there-
wake up. That's what my Saturday night is.
Kirsten, the body blocks it's part of the new format they're moving to, which is the live format. But these body blocks are pre-recorded.
Yep.
So and they just it's like they're what are they calling it, Jen? With the training, the
I don't even remember right now.
I'm asking medicated Jen stuff about
They're using periodization training.
Periodization training, yeah, and acting like it's this way super new thing when
They
it's
acted
not.
like they created it with Sure Thing, and I'm like,
And-
that's been around in the fitness industry forever.
And it's,
Yeah.
Just like beginner programs.
it's like they're doing 3 weeks on of this tough training and then a week off of recovery.
They're doing 3 weeks on, and it's 5 days a week of workouts, and then you
But
rest
the thing
or
is-
cycle on your days off. And you know, if you're a Beachbody coach, I know when I was a coach, if you got the option to have like rest or cycle, what are you gonna do? You ain't gonna rest.
Cycle.
You're cycling because resting,
you're gonna get shamed.
You can't share your workout. You feel like you're shamed for skipping a day, and you can't share and be accountable for that day, and hopefully share a video so that you can bring in more customers. Resting is for the
and
weak.
I saw
That's exactly the way
I saw
that
a lot
you're
of people. I saw a lot of people in those comments. They were like, you know, we've only gotten like one new cycling workout in the last month.
Yeah.
All of these coaches have bought these spin bikes because it was
Yep,
going to
there
be
was a lot of
brand
that in
new,
there.
amazing thing, and they've only gotten one new spin workout.
Hey,
this
coaches.
whole new year.
Hey, coaches that have only gotten one spin workout for months. I would tell you about Peloton, but we're not. But I can tell you that if you have an Apple, you can do Apple Fitness, and they do have cycling workouts on there that you can also do on your mixed bike. So that
Cool.
can help you. That's me just helping you. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
even Les Mills. That's how I started with my spin. Was
Yeah,
Les Mills?
Mills
They
too.
have a spin
Yep.
program.
But it's so
Beachbody is not the
disrespectful.
end all be all.
It's so disrespectful of Carl to have this whole marketing thing about we're gonna make a huge push for people to spend a shit ton of money on bikes and then not give them and not be respectful of the people who gave their hard-earned dollars to Beachbody, now Body, and say, oh yeah, just kidding, we're not going to give you enough cycling workouts to make the investment worth it. It's like a gotcha moment, and it's frustrating because just because we don't like the bikes and we don't like Beachbody, it is absolutely wrong of someone to say, buy into our system, buy into our ecosystem, and then not give the people workouts they can actually do on the bikes. It's just,
well, and remember,
how many workouts
Go
do you
ahead,
get?
Cheryl.
Like, I mean, literally every time I log into Peloton, there is like a new workout that they just did. But I just wanted to, before I forget, and I'm sorry that I interrupted you, I really am. Will you forget? I don't want you to forget, Amber. Okay, listen. So I took a screenshot of Sure Things workout calendar from a coach that was sharing it, and they have 5 days of like intense workouts for that block, right?
Yeah.
5 days of intense workouts. I'm doing a boot camp right now, where I'm doing a full body boot camp. I only have 3 days of workouts. 3. That's it.
Yep.
3 days, and I have 7 days to do them. And it this past week actually opened my eyes, because I was like, well, ask Jen. I almost did another workout. I almost did what Kat told us to do, is if you're sore. And so I talked to Jen, and I was like, what should I do? And Jen was like, do not do a workout, do a stretch. And if you have hip mobility, if you have a hip mobility program, do that.
Yep.
And honestly,
and walk.
That has helped me so much in between my workouts.
By
the end of this week, I haven't even been sore, and it's because I've been stretching. I would have never done. You can't do that on 5 days of a workout program.
No, it doesn't give your body, and a lot of them are full body workouts, so you're not giving yourself enough time to recover.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, remember Carl said that he had the idea to do at-home spin before Peloton was even a thing.
Oh my
That was
God.
his pitch for the mix merger.
There's no way.
We had the idea
There's no
for
way.
at-home spin before Peloton was even a thing. Okay, so you had the idea before 2011, Carl? Okay.
The same
Then
guy
why
who's
didn't you do
saying
it?
that
Then why didn't you do it?
we have beginner programs and there's no beginner programs on the market. The same guy that's like, oh, we're doing health esteem and there's never been body inclusivity or whatever. It's like, sir, just because you don't read Google or interact with anybody else in the fitness industry doesn't mean that all of your ideas are unique. You're plagiarizing the hell out of everything.
Yeah, he's co-opting everything. Yes. Co-opting for his own benefit.
Just like Chelsea said, she was like, you didn't do it in time. He didn't hit it in time. He came out with the bikes, in 2021?
2020. They announced it in 2020, and then, they came out in 2021.
Well, yeah. If you, Carl seriously shot himself in the foot with, the mixed bike merger. He should have just said, no, I'm not doing it. Because if he would have had it before the 2020 lockdown, that could have possibly helped him, right?
Yep.
But I don't know.
But you're fighting against the marketing.
I'm spicy today.
Oh yeah, no, I think everyone is, because, and again, it's like y'all were in Beachbody, you know the harm that y'all experienced from it, and the long-term mental and physical things that you're having to work through now, leaving it. And it's like, and then being gaslit in comments on live streams and saying like, oh, you're just a hater, you're just a troll, you're just whatever. It's like, no. If I see someone driving to the edge of a cliff, I'm going to do whatever I can to tell them to stop. Because if they go over the cliff, something bad is going to happen. And you can't just say, oh, well, you're just not letting me drive my car the way I want to. No. There's danger ahead. And you can be, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but it's just like, it's frustrating to try to say like something bad is happening and then people saying, oh, you're just making this shit up. No, we're not.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
No, and I think I said numerous times in the comments last night, it's like, just because you are having a positive experience and this has helped you doesn't mean it hasn't hurt other people. You can't use your experience to negate or invalidate our experiences.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Both can be true.
We literally were. I was so proud of how nice we were on that in those.
I was so
comments
proud
last
of y'all
night.
too.
Amber
I
was
was
really
like,
snarky.
Look at us.
I was being
Amber
kind of
was,
petty.
but she was.
I was letting Amber
She was
take.
being kind of petty, but she wasn't being as petty Amber could be.
Well, and nobody was like, nobody was replying back to me. So
You're replying back to me.
Yeah.
I was up since 5 a.m.,
Oh my gosh.
which I kind of was because I woke up in pain.
Oh.
Oh
my God.
You were up at 5 a.m. waiting for it, wasn't you?
Yeah, all day long. I wasn't working or anything.
Oh yeah, that's what one of the hater comments said,
Yeah.
that we've been waiting in the live chat since, even though in Instagram you can't
Oh,
wait
yeah.
in the live chat until someone actually goes live. So it's like, it's an eye roll of a lifetime. Like, okay, I know what you're saying, but at least be accurate if you're gonna throw some shade at us. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on.
Right.
just
Come
picture
on.
this as baby voice. Are you kidding me?
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
Let me see if I can find it.
Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Oh God. All right.
Oh,
Here, I'm gonna
goodness.
skip the first 6 minutes of the video because it's just a freaking long infomercial. It's like they did a throwback to.
I got started with the
Oh God. It's like an old school. Wait, oh, I don't want to be big. Not me. God. Is that
It's-
good?
it's-
Or
Carl went back to his infomercial roots.
Oh,
did.
Yeah.
he didn't. They didn't even like. So they've layered this video. Let me go to the side so y'all can see.
Yes,
So,
Chelsea, he is.
This is irritating because they have a layered file back here that they're playing this video underneath the curtains, and you could still see the background, but it's like, this is just a sloppy. It's fine. It's just sloppy in my opinion. They have the money. They had the money to create it, and then they did this. It's just.
$1 billion company.
I know. Oh.
And he's sloppy.
Oh. Well,
Oh,
I mean, Carl does run the marketing team, so
Carl,
we've
hire
established
someone
that.
else. Carl,
Please.
hire someone else. Hire someone else, my
We have
guy.
established that he
Oh my
runs the
God.
marketing team.
Let me just skip through Autumn.
Oh, portion 6.
Here we go. We'll probably have to play the last bit of this.
So
More
that
progress
lady
is-
right there, Jenny.
Yep.
I have actually followed her for, I'm gonna say probably as long as I was a Beachbody coach for like ever. She used to be a Beachbody coach, and
Oh.
for the longest time, she was a Beachbody coach a long time ago, and for the longest time, she actually went out and started her own like health and wellness type company. I actually did. She had her own little app. She had her own workouts. She had her own everything. I actually tested it for her. And I'm really, she's a body person now where she does workouts and stuff, which it makes me kind of happy to see that she's able to actually get a platform now because she's been working so hard at it. But it's also sad because she had some
It's
really
body.
good content and some really good workouts. Yeah. Well, she had some really, on her own, she did really good. And so, yeah, that's all I got.
No, it's good.
based on your goals. Follow our up week options to dial back the intensity.
It's
and
called a
emphasize
deload week.
Recovery.
Listen to your body. Do what feels best for you.
Body blocks make sure
This is like the kid writing a paper and learning like you can't just like make up a name. Like if you're not referencing something that is actually a thing, it's kind of like it's not plagiarizing, but it's still like, no, that's not what it's called. It's literally called this because it's an industry standard.
you get your
These people are
sweat
going
on
crazy.
and give your body
People
time
are
to
going
get stronger.
crazy about
So you
this.
never stop improving. And the best part is, blocks are proven to get you results and to help you stay consistent.
Seriously, it's science.
Oh,
So join us.
Joel.
All body,
Iron.
bike.
And for beginners only.
You pick the block and you're gonna love the experience.
Because this is body, where it always feels good.
To be you.
Actually, it doesn't, but that's okay.
I have to say
I
this.
wonder how many of
With these blocks, right? 3 weeks, 5 days a week, an up week.
Yeah.
week. Unless you are training to failure every single one of those 15 days, There is zero reason to take a rest week during week 4. Zero. That means you are overtraining.
I think they're mostly doing it for financial reasons instead of actual health reasons, because I think they're trying to do something in there that keeps people like motivated. Like, at least I don't have to do this every day. Like, I can take a week off, basically. I think like Carl's doing it more for retention of customers as opposed to addressing people's health and making good health decisions.
Well, and what is most likely to happen when people take a rest week? They fall off their nutrition, right? So they have to get back on track and on the wagon, even though it's not about that anymore.
Yep.
So it
that's
keeps
the
them
whole reason.
plugged into the app and the Shakeology and the coaching and all of that.
Yep.
I wonder, we need to actually have we need to go through all of their trainers, and we need to really see who is actually certified and who isn't actually certified.
Oh, that'd be
Autumn's
good.
the only one that isn't.
Oh, are you serious?
Nuh-uh.
Who else isn't?
Oh, really? Is it? Oh.
I know Joel got his certifications.
Yeah,
he is
I called him
now.
out.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Autumn, their biggest one, is the only one that isn't?
Yeah.
How do you think that makes the other trainers feel? That they have to get their certifications, and and she, who is propped up by Carl Daikeler, gets to get away with, I was gonna say murder, but I'm
everything.
Everything.
Okay, just from a fitness person's perspective, I'm going to address the whole rest week thing. A whole rest week doesn't mean you're not doing anything. It means you're doing lower intensity stuff. You're working on mobility. You're working on stretching. You're walking. You're doing housework. You're playing with your kids. Doesn't mean you're like, they like to, this whole generalization, because many of the Beachbody people still do it. They like to say a rest day, they assume people are sitting on their couch doing nothing. Kind of like I've been doing for like a week, because I am actually resting and healing. But no, like in my programs, it's called a deload week, and you lower the intensity, you lower your volume, you lower your weight, sets, reps, and we just change it up a little bit.
Cool. Love it. Okay, that's kind of okay. Oh, but why is the animation not this though? The curtains come down, you zoom in, and then they open back up to Carl. Like, why wouldn't, and it doesn't matter. It's fine.
Hello, everybody. Hello to our coaches. Hello, I've got to hit my
coaches.
Got to be a professional. Hello to our subscribers, our podcast. Look at these people. They're amazing. And of course, our employees, our shareholders, and hello to you, the prospect,
70 cents.
Who's wondering, what is this all about? Who's this guy? Well, tonight is for all of us, but especially for you, the prospect, because...
Oh, his mic is screwing up.
I wonder if that sober coach that hides the fact that she's a Beachbody coach, but is a Beachbody coach to get people into her sober community. Wonder if she attended the Champagne Gala.
He does make a reference if you're drinking alcohol or cider. He did make a distinction.
Oh, that's good.
I think at the end of the stream, though. I don't know if he did it at the beginning of the stream.
Also, Kat drank some champagne last night too, so I was wondering if she was going to go on today about how she had her alcohol, because she can't go so long without alcohol. And I'm not shaming her. I'm just pointing out that the fact that
she's the one that says it.
Listen, exactly.
She's the one that talks about it. Yeah.
This is the biggest event in fitness since Jane Fonda tried on her first leg warmers.
No,
don't bring Jane Fonda into this.
Do not
Carl.
dishonor
Do
her
not
like that.
Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your family. Don't do it, Carl. Don't bring Jane. She would not have anything to do with you.
Oh my
Jane
God.
Fonda out of this.
Since Jean Evelyn Slutsky invented the Weight Watchers point system, the biggest night in personal development since Tony Robbins ran barefoot
not Tony Robbins.
across a campfire. This is
Not
the
Weight
biggest
Watchers.
night
Oh,
in
I
dessert.
ran across the campfire with Tony Robbins.
Oh my god. Dishonor on your cow. Melissa, yes. Oh my gosh. Hey everybody who's popping into the chat. We are watching Beachbody/Body on fire. Literally not in a good way. It is, seems to be going down in flames. We're not looking at the whole video today. We're doing a smidgen of it, and then we're gonna do the rest with Amy on Wednesday. So
Yes.
Since Martha Stewart baked her first apple pie.
Insider
Carl,
trading. We don't
quit
remember that,
trying-
but okay.
She went to prison.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Carl, stop name dropping of people that you don't know.
Exactly.
And the
Besides
biggest
maybe
night
Tony Robbins.
Yep.
in mass scale business opportunity for families throughout the U.S., Canada, UK, and France, since author Napoleon Hill proclaimed that financial success and personal triumph are available to anyone who decides to set their mind to think and grow rich.
That's not how it works.
Wait.
Oh.
That's not how it works,
Did you
Carl.
just say that the business opportunity is available to? I mean, basically, he just said that if you put your mind to it, then you will succeed in Beachbody.
Yep.
Classic
Yeah.
talk. Positivity.
I'd say, as Aaron Mee says, cite your sources, but we know there's no sources. You're just, claiming whatever you want.
He did.
Yeah,
he
he
just
makes it up as he
cited
goes.
Think and Grow Rich, the book. He just cited
Yeah.
Think and Grow Rich.
So I actually
the
have
book,
that down there.
Like,
Is that a good book or is it a bad book?
I haven't read it. It's just collects dust.
I never read it, even though I had it. And yeah, I never read it.
Oh, God. Okay. Here we go.
Do all of these things have anything to do with each other?
No.
Well, from this month on, they actually do, because
No?
of one groundbreaking innovation.
mindset.
For the first time,
I'm going to rage
there's a
on this.
platform that brings all the components for living a happy, healthy, abundant life together.
A cult? What are you talking about, sir?
Buzzword.
I'm literally,
Buzzword.
I was about to rage last night when the mindset part came.
But doesn't this sound like a cult? And I'm not trying to be rude. If you're in Beachbody, and I know that probably just, raised the hair on the back of on your arms a little bit, and it's like, no, I'm not in a cult. When he's talking about controlling your mindset, controlling your food, controlling how you look, and all having it on a platform so you can always be in community together, and then you get super high control from like your leaders at the top of the of the pyramid, that they're saying, be on our Zooms, do it like this, reach out to these people, and then saying, oh well, you're just not winning because your mindset. It's just a whole twistiness for sure. Oh God. All right, Carl.
In a way that completely changes the landscape and makes it possible for everyone to feel great about their journey every step of the way, and to turn that journey into an income opportunity by sharing it with other people.
Oh
my name is
God.
Carl Daikeler, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of I'm the CEO of Body, the company that 2 decades ago redefined the category of home fitness.
What about Jane Fonda? You were literally just talking about Jane Fonda. She had workout
he's talking about
videos
redefine
in the 80s.
He's talking about redefining it. So, I mean,
Using the infomercials and selling that way. That's what it is.
Oh my God. Sorry, don't want to press play.
And around 12 years ago, created the Team Beachbody Network and the billion-dollar category of superfood shakes. Tonight is such
I want the
an
source
emotional-
on that. I want the source on that amount of money.
he feels so good about himself. Look how happy he is with himself. He feels so proud.
If it was $1 billion, they wouldn't be in the financial trouble
so
we're in.
proud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
an exciting night for me,
I think
because not only are
I think he's just like saying, using all these buzzwords and like pumping himself up so much because he's getting ready to get his ass handed to him at the quarterly earnings call. Like,
oh, for sure.
Come on now.
And Kate, you asked
he's
which
pumping
company was the
himself up right now.
Yeah, Kate. I know there used to be a PBS show that used to do workouts for older individuals with the chairs. That was before Beachbody. I know there used to be like you're talking about Richard Simmons. I don't know if would stream, but had the video workout videos. There's been lots of people before
Les
Beachbody.
Mills was streaming before Beachbody started streaming. They had like a whole app and everything. That's why they cut off their partnership with Beachbody, is because they moved to the streaming platform of stuff way before Beachbody.
Gotcha.
Are we celebrating the millions of people we've seen over the years transform their lives with programs like P90X and Turbo Jam and Sanity, 21-Day Fix, and over 100 others? But we're celebrating the prospect that we're really just getting started. And this is the dawn of a new era when we're not just helping people succeed at a program, but we're helping them succeed for life. And I know I'm making some bold statements here, and
You're making some bold statements that you can't back up. And where's the responsibility in breaking the industry and then also offering the solution to it at the same time? Like, that doesn't seem super ethical to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's part of the grift.
But he never takes responsibility for being part of.
No, he doesn't.
The negative industry.
It's just that unknown source of the whatever bad stuff has happened. You know, it's in my opinion, it's Beachbody. Beachbody contributed to that in a big way, to the negative diet culture and negative, body image and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, Carl.
Will for the rest of the night. This is the Body Champagne Gala, and we're celebrating some bold decisions.
Look at Donald back there.
That are going to reach
bold decisions to appeal to the investors because he's in trouble with the investors.
And diet industry, and who want something more inclusive, something that brings it all together, something that helps people solve the most important problem facing us in today's post-pandemic world. How do we improve how we feel?
This is the most important problem in the world right now.
As unique individuals in all shapes and sizes with different goals and different preferences and different backgrounds. How do we love ourselves as we are and enjoy more of what we love about life at the same time that we pursue a healthier life and achieve?
Who wrote this speech?
That's how it works.
I was asking myself that the entire night. Yes, not that, Kate. The world is literally on fire, but the most important thing is this.
Yeah.
Is this.
And I did bring that up in the comments yesterday.
Yep.
I was like, food insecurity.
Yeah.
One. Like, I'm like, let's talk about social determinants of health, please.
Oh, nope, not today. Not today at the Champagne Gala.
They never address those. Never.
Things. What we've realized is that for many people, the fitness and nutrition industry is a broken record of disappointments, trading one gym for another, one diet craze for the next, one miracle pill for the next miracle piece of
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
He's talking about himself.
Hello. What is the 4-week gut protocol? Enzymes and bullshit.
In the mirror.
Those are pills.
He's looking in the mirror.
Does he not remember all of the programs that he has produced and all of the food and the Shakeology and the containers and the supplements and does he not remember what he has put out into the market?
He absolutely does, but he is hoping that all of these followers
that nobody else
that are standing over it, that they're going to forget all about it and they're not going to pay attention. They're just going to listen to him now. Which is why we need to keep talking.
Think about it. Yeah. Think about when we were trying to say anything in the comments, we were met with haters, liars, trolls, this, that, and the other. Carl's pumped up every single day by the people that are around him. Literally, I believe Carl believes all of this that he is saying. There is no way. There is a way. But I mean, there's no way that somebody's going to be around him and tell him, hey, boss, I think maybe you might be wrong here.
Yeah.
There's nobody
because they get booted
on any of this.
Yeah. He believes it, but there's now also a self-preservation angle to it because
Yeah.
He's in so much shit with the investors and the stock. And he's trying to do everything he can to rework it. So his stock doesn't get delisted, which it is on the verge of doing so.
Yep.
Just Shalise said right
To
in
fix
this
it for
chat
them
we've
and millions of
collectively named.
Yep.
She said right in this chat we've collectively named at least 30 exercise programs that preceded Beachbody or BOD. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, Joseph Pilates would kick his ass.
What about Billy Blank from Tabo? Come on.
He was brought up in the chat.
We did
Jack
Billy
LaLanne.
Blank's Tybo and Richard Simmons in my high school gym class in the winter. We would do those videos for gym.
Break the cycle of focusing on the outcome at all costs, and instead, first, embrace that who we are right now is enough.
He looks so uncomfortable talking like
the
this.
decision to make even tiny changes in our lives.
I think he's trying to be animated, but I think, and again, I know everyone's divided on body language and stuff. It is odd. It is odd because it seems like he's under a lot of pressure.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like, and you can see sometimes he tells on himself. You can see like when he says certain things towards the end, and we could talk about that on Monday, where it just looks like he is disgusted with, or he's contemptuous of.
Yep.
It's because he's trying to sell again. He's trying to sell this to save his ass.
Yeah,
and he's sweating.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's going to be met with
the interview that Ashley Wolstead did on that podcast that I found on YouTube. It's just been in the last couple weeks. She said that she had a conversation with Carl in 2020, and he said that the only way is what they were doing currently, and they had to focus on weight loss. That was the only way that Beachbody would be able to do anything, and it's going to be able to help them is if you focus on weight loss. So now he's eating his words, and he's like, "This is definitely not where I want to be."
Yep. But I think he really did. Like, he made the name Beachbody, and it seemed pretty meaningful that he's always said it. If you look back on his interviews back on when he first started, having the beach body, having the six-pack abs, being, thin or being muscular or being toned or whatever was a tenet, a foundational idea behind his company. And now it doesn't seem like, at least he could say, you know what? I don't accept the body inclusivity message. Like, he could have at least doubled down on his position that he's had for 20 plus years in his business. Like, that wouldn't be necessarily a healthy perspective, but at least we could say he's committed to this his idea of what he wants health to be. And it's not anything, but the numbers are showing that people don't accept that, and that there's not long-term retention with it being beneficial, in my opinion, to people's health. And now he's having to say, well, I need more money, so I'm going to have to swallow my pride and say that I care about body inclusivity and health at every size. And I know he doesn't really say that, but health esteem, and I think is where he can come in the middle, where he's not exactly talking about those bigger people, because we know Autumn knows what Autumn thinks a specific way if you're a specific size. And I think Carl does too. I don't know.
Yep. Yeah, he does.
Challenges and even failures. And we'll realize that those challenges, they don't define who we are. It's our reaction to them.
Response.
That can define who we are.
Yeah, we know who you are,
Tonight,
Carl.
We're celebrating, adding the tools to our platform to help more people see that they are in control of those reactions, and there is incredible value in it for all of them if they just keep going, because they're worth it. You are worth it.
Just keep trying our programs for just a little while longer. Just keep giving us money. Just keep drinking Shakeology, and you will see the results eventually. Oh wait, we're not focused on results. We're focused how you feel on the inside, so you get to pay us indefinitely.
Even though
Mhm.
tons of the top coaches literally posted hella before and after pics in the
Yep.
hours
Yep.
preceding this, including Natasha, who is there or was there
Yeah.
to talk.
Yeah. That's how she
Oh
lives.
my
She
god.
builds her business off of before and afters. There's no way she can get rid of it.
Literally,
all
yeah,
do.
everything is watch me
Watch
lose
me.
100 pounds.
Watch
Watch
me.
me lose 100
Watch
pounds.
me.
Every
Watch
single
me.
post.
Yep.
Hey, girl, you lost 100
We
pounds.
had this
Good
realization
job.
last summer that the industry was kind of heading in the wrong direction. If we
You were driving that bus, sir. You were the one driving it in the wrong direction, in my opinion. It's so wild. I'm sorry, I'm so upset because it's like the person causing all of the harm is saying like, "Oh my gosh, how did we get here? You brought us here, sir. It's you." Oh my god, I'm too upset to be reacting to.
And Shields, they're moving to just the body blocks. They said that they would have 2 new specific programs a year, but the majority is going to be these body blocks every month. And the first one coming out, besides the beginners only, is the redone 21-day fix, because Autumn gets everything first.
No,
I've
the
seen-
first one
I've
that came
seen
out
some
was
of those-
wasn't it the Healthy Obsession or something like that? That was
No,
the first
for the
one that
body
came out.
blocks.
For the body
Well,
blocks.
for the body blocks, the
Oh.
new body blocks.
My bad. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Of course.
It's like a
Autumn,
sophisticated
of
funnel.
course.
It's like a sophisticated funnel to keep people engaged and buying, and that tricking them that like, oh, I'm gonna buy supplements I need and get programs for free, and then it's just gonna keep them in the money funnel. So
really want to help the most people.
To
And that's when we realized.
hear
Look at that face.
Takara,
Screenshot.
she is
screenshot.
correct when it comes to if they would get rid of their MLM aspect, they would get so many more people. Some of their programs are good, but it's overshadowed by the MLM. That's true, but they would also need to actually know what they're doing when it comes to developing programs to keep people like not to. You can't do a workout program 5 days a week every single day. Of the
And
like
some
every,
of the moves.
you just can't. I mean,
And
yeah,
we've
would have
talked to Jen.
change a lot of that.
You can build your way up to that. But if you're
Sure.
coming in and you're starting a program and you're going from 0 to 5 days a week, that's
Yeah.
you start at 2, start at 3,
And then
add a 4th, add a
but
5th
your
if
first
you
time-
have the capacity to do it.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
a lot of the things, especially when you first start a program, I mean, I don't know how many of you all, when you did 21 Day Fix, the first day, like killed my freaking legs and knees because of those up, down, whatever those
The
things
surrenders.
were. You know what I'm talking about. Yes. And then you go right in there the next day and you're just like push through the pain. No, you need to like that's a no-no. And that's the thing is they don't give you the option to, if you're feeling sore this day, like if they really wanted to be in like a good platform to where they help people build up, they could do these programs. And I am not a professional. This is just my idea. And Jen will tell me if I'm wrong or not. That's why she's here. Wouldn't they be like, you know, you work out today and then tomorrow, if you're feeling sore, this is what you need to do instead of this workout, and then jump back in the next day and do this workout. Wouldn't that be a way to like lay out the programs? Isn't that how they can do it?
And it would be, and another part of it would be like, look, you're just starting. You're going to be sore. It's called delayed onset muscle soreness. This is what it is. It lasts 24 to 72 hours. Drink your water, eat your food, keep moving. If you are feeling okay to do the workout the next day, just go lighter in weights and go slower and go easier on yourself.
See, that's all it would take.
If you decide you want to skip the workout tomorrow and move it and shift your calendar and do some stretching or just go for a walk the next day, that's fine. Do whatever you need to do to make it work for you. I actually just had that conversation with somebody the other day.
But they don't do stuff like that, and that's so sad.
No, because people I remember like with what happened with you, Cheryl, starting the new boot camp. I'm so sore. I'm so sore. When we're in Beachbody, people are thinking that soreness is being hurt.
It's good.
For being in pain. And there was nobody
Yeah.
told them what, like, I didn't know what it was at that point in time. Now I know what it is. So there's no education there. And there's no education there because the coaches, partners, whatever, don't have to have the education because they're salespeople.
Yeah.
We had to change the name of the company. The word Beachbody has come to represent an outcome, not a process, not a lifestyle. And for some, it's come to mean the pressure to live up to some, social media ideals.
No, it's your ideals. You did it.
You created it. You created it, Carl.
It's a societal beauty standard that has been around for years.
Yeah, for a long
thousands
time.
and thousands of years.
Yeah.
Just a social media ideal. No, dude.
He did it,
this
though.
ideal started before social media got big and this company started.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's been around forever, but he specifically created the company because he wanted to have a six-pack Beachbody, whatever type of body, and he played into that, and he wanted to profit off of other people buying into that idea too, and he's separating himself from his responsibility from doing this and promoting it for 20 plus years.
Just Shields, that was Erin who hurt her back and then went to the Dominican and did the hike. That was Erin, and she was struggling.
Which means, for those who don't really know our mission, the word Beachbody misrepresents what we stand for and who we are as a company, which is an obstacle to helping more people lead healthy, fulfilling lives. That doesn't mean Beachbody hasn't achieved amazing things. It has.
What are they? List them for us. What are they? I don't know. He has a lot of money. He's got a lot of vacation homes. Autumn has a lot of money. Autumn has vacation homes. The people at the top are profiting off of the people in the mid to lower tiers in their company, and they're creating programs that cause disordered eating, and then they create a new program to fix the other problem. And so they're profiting off of the fluctuation of the struggles that people have.
We've realized the name and even the construct we made so famous has limitations. We realized that if we made some courageous changes,
hope you feel better, Beth,
we could add a couple of more layers to our model that would completely reinvent how people experience a healthy lifestyle and in turn unlock massive opportunity.
What massive opportunity for you, I'm guessing.
He's taking credit for things that have been done in this industry for years by many people, trainers and companies, specifically trainers. He's taking, again, kind of like with the Sure thing when they said it's a new training style and it's just periodization training, like saying they invented it type of thing. No, this isn't anything new. It is not new.
Yeah.
It pisses me off.
For the partners who help us build this new vision, this is an incredible opportunity.
Look at the disclaimer. They didn't. So their company is called Body now. It says Beachbody. So he's like, oh, why doesn't it say Beachbody, why doesn't it say like the new name there? Did they forget to do it?
Yeah, obviously they did. Their new income disclaimer hasn't come in yet.
Oh my God.
For people, all people who want to.
Yep.
To monetize their healthy habits, have that extra incentive, but not just for one of our programs or the program that you like the most, but in a way that helps friends and social media followers maybe just see the value of eating healthy desserts, or maybe
oh God, he does not.
Just starting a fitness or eating program that is less about immediate transformation, really about feeling amazing feeling.
What was the 21-day fix then? What was that about? What was it? You can lose as much weight as you can in 21 days. What was it, Carl?
Amber with a microphone is me living my best life. I'm here for it. I'm here for all of this. I have never been happier. I have never been happier on a live stream than I have been right now. Except I'm so mad at Carl, but I'm so happy with the mic situation. Oh.
Hey,
That's a business that's fun.
Just Shields asked a question.
Okay.
About BOD and their coaching program, like their discount coaching. We talked about that in last week's lab. We did a really deep dive into the discount coach and preferred customers and affiliates and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's being called an affiliate now, but it's not an affiliate.
When you're a partner. Yeah.
They're just changing. Again, they're just changing the verbiage. You're still going to be a coach.
Yeah. It's like
what
Carl
they used to define as a discount coach.
Yeah, it's like Carl changing the name of Beachbody to Body. They're calling it something else, but it means the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same pig.
Interactive.
Yeah, it's the same pig despite the lipstick.
Yep.
Same thing.
Now, let me use an example that might help make it super clear how meaningful these changes are. You may have heard of this concept of doing a very rigid, hard 75 days of various healthy habits, right? Great stuff, actually, and a super challenging approach to breaking habits.
Super disordered.
I don't think Carl understands this at all. He doesn't. You know he doesn't.
At this point, I started commenting. I'm like, but you have your top coach doing 75 hard and using her results to sell Beachbody.
Yep. And what's wild is it's fine.
Popular and a very powerful commitment many people make to this dramatic 75 hard days of extra discipline that has helped
disordered
people.
Days.
And even though I don't agree with the philosophy or the ideologies of the guy who created 75 Hard, the fact that Carl is talking about it and again not crediting the actual creator of it, and it's just Beachbody didn't create 75 Hard, another guy did, and it's a very disordered program because it is it takes over your whole life basically.
Letty's doing it right now. She was training for a marathon and she was doing 75 hard, and at 11 p.m. at night she was outside riding a bike to get her second workout in instead of sleeping.
Well, and so many of the Beachbody coaches say they're doing 75 hard and they can't finish it.
I mean, didn't Emily just do it?
Yeah, she stopped. She stopped.
Yeah, because if you miss a day of reading your pages, you have to start over. If you miss
if you don't drink a gallon of water, you have to start over.
Yeah, if you miss one thing before you go to sleep, then you have to start over. It's very.
I'm so glad that Kat has not tried that, because I'm telling
Autumn
you
never finished
that would
it.
send her. That would send her over the edge, and we did.
And you have.
Amber froze.
Amber
I was gonna say, no, I'm here. I was gonna say, and you have to take a progress picture every day.
Yep.
Have to take a picture every day.
Yep. And if you don't take your picture, you're screwed.
If you don't take
you
your
have
picture,
to start over.
And then if you keep taking the pictures and you don't see anything changing, then you get discouraged and you quit.
Yeah.
It's not sustainable.
Well, you're already looking at yourself every day. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm going to just shut up now before I say something.
All right, let's listen to Carl some more.
Make changes and dial it in for themselves. But it's a project. You can go for it, and if you manage to finish it, there's a lot to be proud of. But then what? This is where the problem is. We need to...
and again... Again, I don't agree with the ideologies or the worldview of the guy who created 75 Hard. I'm saying at all. I'm saying that that Carl doesn't even know what he's talking about, because in the 75 Hard thing, there's 2 more parts to it. So Carl's saying, well, what do you do afterwards?
I'm on a call right now. I'll let you know later.
Get beyond treating lifestyle as an all or nothing project for a couple months. where if you miss a day, you're a failure. Start back at the beginning. We need to synthesize healthy living with an everyday life that we love living. That's a health esteem routine. It's not one dramatic all or nothing project, but a plan to have a great, healthy life that you love. Sure, projects can be fun along the way, as long as people don't pin their value in the world to the outcome.
Literally everything Beachbody has ever done, that is what we're like, that is the type of environment it encourages. I get
what he is saying and what we did in Beachbody and what we see, two totally different things.
And we emphasize what we continue to see.
Yeah. And the thing is, if you can't just say like, you can't just say, oh, well, I didn't mean that. Like, that's not what my company is about. But if your company is producing those results, that is a big, that has to be taken into account in how you see your company. You can't just say, oh, well, we're doing this different now. Well, if the processes are not aligning with what your message is, something needs to change.
Want to train for a month for a marathon? Go for it. Want to see how ripped you can get in 90 days? I get it. I've been there. I've taken that challenge a few times. Bring it, right? But what matters most, if we want to support the physical and emotional well-being of our customers, is the long-term daily behaviors and mindset that we influence, and how we help enhance people's enjoyment of life, not just helping them complete projects. Someone that's in this industry needed to stand up for real people, for real.
Someone in this industry needed to stand up for real people.
This is when he's going to introduce Lacey, I believe.
Yeah, I think we should save the Lacey and everybody else for Wednesday because, I mean, it's just a whole twisty moment. And then that'll give people a chance to watch the intro with us and then be ready for Wednesday, the Wednesday show. Oh.
Yeah.
Real life and celebrate their value in the world with all the differences, all the flaws, regardless.
All the differences, all the flaws, and so people who are bigger are flawed. I mean, that is the natural transition. That is what he's alluding to when he's talking right now. Give me a break.
He's still extremely fatphobic.
Yep.
Regardless of the state of their health and fitness journey, and at the same time, help them stay the course and help all people.
I'm sorry,
find the health
who
and fitness.
the hell is he to tell people what their health is or judge people on their health when he doesn't know them?
Yep.
What is your doctor?
Amy's here. Amy,
what's up? Amy, we love you. Yes, don't worry. We're only getting through. We're getting through this this mess so that we don't have to listen to it again on Wednesday, and all of the juicy bits are still. We have like 45 minutes left of this call, so we're saving all the good bits for Amy for sure.
Path that works for them for the long term. From now on, we are that company. And this
from now on, even though we actually really messed up the industry, we're going to be good now. Okay, got it.
This is the category that makes it real. Health esteem. And with the combination of the 3 pillars of the Body platform, we've brought together not only the greatest in-home training programs ever created.
No, sir.
Lies.
No.
Lies.
The lie detector has determined that is a lie.
Why the hell you lying?
But ongoing monthly plans, body blocks, that start a new round on the first Monday of every month with total flexibility in week 4. Do a couple workouts in week 4, try something new, take the week off to recover if you want. Call that up week for unconditional progress, unconditional love.
Up week? Sir?
Unconditional.
What?
Carl?
I got lost my shit when I heard this.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now, Carl? What? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Carl!
For yourself, because you're not comparing your lifestyle to anyone else. This is unconditional
You
love
literally are.
for the life you love to live. That's an up week. Body blocks are going to be a very big deal. I personally have not been as consistent as I have been since we found this scientifically proven approach. There's substantial research and proof that this
They
cycle
found
of
it.
3 weeks,
Sources.
5 workouts a week.
Cite the sources.
Say what?
They
What
found
did he
this
say?
science.
I missed it. What
We
science
found
did it
the
find?
scientifically.
Scientifically proven method or something. Yeah.
Yeah. The science
Cite.
backs all this shit up, apparently. But
Cite your
No,
sources.
He's
the
really making
science
my brain
does
hurt.
back up. The science does back up periodization and progressive overload, but they didn't find it. It's been
Right.
around.
But the problem is, like, he refuses to use industry standard names so that they can't go search it out and
Yep.
find other
Yep.
programs outside of Beachbody
Yeah,
and be
it's
able
intentional.
to. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
because he's trying to keep people in his
Yeah, and
ecosystem,
that's-
and yeah, it's selfish.
Yeah, that's
I-
exactly
I
why
did-
when we were coaches, they told us not to say the program name or anything in the posts, so people couldn't go out there and
Yeah.
search it and buy it for themselves and not through us.
Yep.
As
Or
coaches.
look at or find, or find like all the stuff that was bad about Beachbody on,
Yep.
because even though, I mean, even back in 2014 or 2015 when I started coaching, there wasn't a lot of stuff, but there was definitely that question: is Beachbody a pyramid scheme? That's always popped up.
Yep.
I mean, we just saw it at the very beginning, so they don't want
Yep.
you to go out and do your own research.
Yeah, because they know that that their company and their business opportunity and their programs cannot stand up to scrutiny. And so if you get outside of the person who is fully committed to Beachbody and fully committed to saying, oh, no, that's just wrong. Oh, no, those are just from haters. Oh, no,
Yep.
whatever, that someone's going to not choose Beachbody because of what's written on the internet, in my opinion, instead of actually creating a
Yeah.
program and a system that would help people. Okay.
Yeah.
With a week to recover is one of the most effective formats of long-term training. And we've got 4 body blocks, one for beginners only, all body for general overall fitness, iron body for lifters. I'm actually going to do that starting Monday. And the
not a
bike
lifter.
block for our amazing indoor bike lovers. Brand new.
Oh, really?
Each month,
Iron
3
Body.
weeks.
Really?
Who did that?
Really?
Sir?
Really?
Who did Iron Body? Who created that?
I think it's Joel. I think.
Oh, Joel, one
I
more
think it's
Freeman.
Joel.
Dear
Mhm.
God.
Oh.
One more.
Dear Lord.
Oh, my God.
Or joke. Joke.
Wait.
Joke.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna say it. I'm gonna shut up. Never mind. I'll say it offline.
Okay.
Weeks, 5 workouts a week.
Trying to think
And
about it.
we've included 2 nutrition plans that reject deprivation and encourage different paths to eat so food is no longer the enemy. But
Sir.
Reject deprivation, but
Sir.
encourage.
Oh,
What? Has he not read any of the programs that they've produced over the past entirety of their company? Does
Yes,
he not?
ever since Autumn joined.
Sir?
I posted this in my stories last night, but for dinner I would have had the equivalent of 5 yellow containers last night. Because all I want to eat
and you
right
would
now
have
is
felt like
carbs.
shit for it.
Yeah,
because
I
you-
had
and
not
you would have felt
I've
like
had
crap with that.
maybe a half a banana in a smoothie, because whatever they put, my friend brought me one, and 2 baby carrots and 3 snap peas. That is the produce I've had. Because all I want to do, I need calories right now because I'm stuck on the couch. I've had chicken
Rachel, what
quesadillas.
podcast was that?
Yeah, his wife was the co-creator of Shakeology with Darren Oline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A good point, Nicole. Anyone notice how he said, so food is no longer the enemy? Yeah, because it definitely has been the enemy in his company for
And it still
forever.
is.
And it still is.
And it still
Yep.
is. As long as you're platforming Autumn and her bogus nutrition plans,
And
I don't care
Alana.
who,
Yeah,
and
and
Alana.
Alana.
I mean, as long as you're
With her
platforming
cottage
both of those,
cheese, frosting. Well,
icing, that's you know what? Listen, I'm just gonna say this. We're all pretty much in our 30s and our 40s. We have seen so many, like, so much shit happened in our lifetime, you know, from school shootings to pandemics to, I mean, you name it, UFOs apparently in the freaking sky. Like, you know, like, we've seen everything. I will refuse to eat cottage cheese as a freaking icing for my cake pops or my freaking cake. I'm sorry. Stop it. Stop it. I love cottage cheese. I love it.
Yeah, I love cottage cheese.
I'm
Not
doing
as
it.
icing, though.
No, not as frosting.
I know,
No,
Nicole.
thank you.
I can't get as spicy as I used to. I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
we
trying
But
to
remember, this is coming from the
dial it
person who
down a
also
little.
uses a cucumber as a spoon. Okay?
Yes. She does.
Because we carry those in our car all the time, right? It's in your glove box.
Yep.
It's something to be enjoyed in a way that enhances how you feel, including a gourmet superfood dessert. We've got over 100 recipes, which are every bit as delicious as the most decadent
No, they're
dessert.
not. They are not delicious. Should we revisit when DC made the puppy chow recipe?
Oh my god, the puppy chow is so gross. And I thought it was going to be good because you got really good chocolate in there, and I didn't skimp. I got the Gear Jelly, semi-sweet, whatever. I put really good peanut butter in there, not the sugar-free. Like, there's some sugar in there. So, like, how delicious those are together, separate of the Shakeology. I was like, this may taste good. No, it did not taste good. It was awful. Imagine plaster, like drywall plaster, and metal and pea protein in a powder form, sprinkled over melted peanut butter and chocolate on top of Chex Mix, or
Like,
the little Chexes.
I'm sorry, as a connoisseur of puppy chow who has perfected her recipe, Shakeology is not powdered sugar, okay?
No.
Yeah, it was awful. It was awful. And
Amber,
yes, we all
Amber's
recorded
gonna be
it.
Amber's gonna be that 80-year-old woman at the fair, being like, "I have perfected puppy chow."
Yeah, you're gonna make the rounds as the fair judge of, like, you know, trying all of the.
Like the number one.
I will
ribbon.
be the puppy chow critic, okay?
Love it.
Because mine is good.
But so nutritious with superfood adaptogens, protein, fiber, and other nutrients that makes dessert actually help your body instead of hurting it. Sure.
Food is not the enemy, but apparently dessert harms you now.
Dessert harms your body.
So tired of moral values being placed on food, and you're still doing it, Carl.
Yep.
Still
He
doing
can't help it. He can't help it. He cannot help it.
You can eat dessert.
No food is bad.
How about a dessert with benefits?
How about a dessert with benefits?
How about the dessert that I eat benefits my mind and my body because I enjoy it and I didn't have to sub any ingredients or replace any ingredients for something healthier. Okay, Carl?
The big
Or you
addition?
can just skip it all together and then
Personal
binge later on that night on everything that you wanted. Eat the healthy version, but then you're like, "Oh no, I can have one cookie because I was good earlier today." Then you end up eating the whole entire box or the bag. Come on, Carl. Let's really get into it. Like, really, let's get into it.
Development with the Mindset Channel, managed by the best-selling author of The Perfection Detox, Petra Kolber, who she'll be joining us here in a few minutes.
Oh, God.
Now, here's the truth.
I'm trying to wait for him to stop talking, but he keeps going on.
The truth about all this,
What's the truth?
which I think the industry has completely missed.
You missed
Please
it.
tell us.
With all
Here he
these
goes.
pillars, fitness, nutrition, and the fantastic addition of mindset. Survival is an instinct, but well-being in a world filled with work obligations and family obligations and social media and stress, that's a skill. That requires tools, effort, and
Oh my God.
And what?
He's literally so classist.
Yeah,
and
he is.
ableist without saying it. He's appealing to the rich white people right now. Sorry, I'm going to say it because he never accounts for anything, anybody other, any people's like specific situations that they live in, where they live.
Again,
like
they never talk about the social determinants of health.
Yeah, I don't think he believes in them. I think that he believes everything's a choice, and he's only he's only bringing up factors that wealthy people run into, in my opinion. And he couldn't really care less. I don't think he cares at all, as long as someone has a lot of money to pump into his company. I don't. And that's, it's just.
Which is funny because my upline used to tell us, like, you don't want to look for someone who already has money to want to be part of this business. You want to hit the people who don't have money, who are struggling every month. Swear to God.
Yeah.
On my
What? Oh my God.
That makes sense though. You want to because they're the ones that will believe in the dream. They'll believe in a way for them to make more money. They'll believe in a way for them to be able. I mean, hello. We went over that last week on our Snark thing.
Yep.
When we were talking about it, like literally, I was the only person working in our household. My husband, he was on disability, not even on disability yet, because he was in the weights of disability. I was working 2 to 3 jobs at a time and still struggling to pay my bills. That's the reason I joined, because I was like, we are going to be able to. It was pointed out to me, don't you want to be able to provide for your family and do it while you're doing something you already enjoy?
Yep.
It's just that.
Well, and that's what I said. That's what I said last week. Like, we were on food stamps and Medicaid the entire time I was a coach.
Yes.
Literally.
Well, not the entire time, but actually, we were the entire time I was a coach for 8 years. It's weird how after you leave an MLM, how much extra income money you actually realize that you have, because you're not spending it on your monthly subscriptions. And I mean, just think about what you're spending every month just to stay in your MLM. What you think you need. You don't need everything that they're telling you that you need.
Yep. You suddenly find several $100s or more when you stop. You stop buying into it. Yep.
Self-compassion.
Not maxing out credit cards.
And you can build that into a routine. And in order to make well-being work, it can't come at the expense of enjoying life. That's what makes well-being unsustainable for so many of us.
What?
And that's where Health Esteem comes in. Health Esteem offers more of what you love instead of putting up rigid rules about what you can't have. You are in charge of your Health Esteem.
Portion fix.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I'm submitting as evidence. Portion
Literally,
fix.
they put the portion fix containers in the new little whatever celebratory rebrand package that they sent to all the top coaches. The portion fix containers were in there.
No, it's Amber. I saw it on. So what it is their new box. When you order a program, it comes with your choice. It's like the one that I saw. It was actually on Autumn's. I don't know how I saw it, but it was the 20 servings of Shakeology, 20 servings of Energize. You get the portion fix containers, the To Be Mindset book or journal or whatever, and then you get like the first 6 classes of both programs for free or a month. I don't know which one it is. But that's for every program you purchase. That's your Body Essentials packet, is what it's called. Your Body Essentials packet.
Yep.
Esteem routine, and nobody else. We honor the people who make that slightest effort from their first workout or finishing their first program to focusing on their gut health, to just making the choice to swap high sugar dessert habits with healthier desserts that are no less enjoyable. We honor people.
You do? Really? Have you been in a Facebook group? Have you been in a paid Beachbody Facebook group? Have you been in a What is Coaching group? Have you ever been in one? Because we have. We infiltrated
Have you been in
Julie
Voris's coaching group where she yells at them, Carl?
Oh,
whatever award. What was the award she got for
CEO
the
award?
CEO award at Summit that she didn't know she was winning her Oscar-worthy performance.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. And if you can't look like you're paying attention, you better turn your camera off, because I don't want to see you not being focused on me. Excuse me?
Yep. You better have your camera on. Emily Fowler said that too.
Yeah,
You
Emily
have to
wants
have
it
your camera
on to make sure there's no haters in the chat, and Julie only wants it on if they can look like they're 100% focused on her. And it's just like, give me a break. We're independent contractors, and apparently we're not all acting like that. Because, oh my God.
For stepping up for themselves. And we've celebrated that for 24 years. But tonight especially, we honor those who have created this body of work that we have. From the
the puns. I cannot. First
workouts John and I created with Tony Horton and Debbie Siebers to the breakthrough new programs we're now launching. For Beginners Only by Lacey Green, and our April Super Block, remaking one of your favorites from our catalog, 21 Day Fix by Autumn Calabrese.
Listen, how many times are they going to remake 21 Day Fix? How many iterations are we going to get?
It's like the older sibling giving their paper to their younger sibling who's 5 years behind them and saying, like, run this through Grammarly and rewrite a couple things and then resubmit it. It's like, no. Write something new. God. Oh.
Whether it's called Beachbody or this new brand, Body, what's happening right now
Beachbody
is
on demand. It's
and
still
opening
Beachbody.
the gateway of wellness to tens of millions of new people. And I'm grateful to everyone who got us to this amazing place to begin this new chapter.
You're welcome.
This is your
You're so
Health
welcome.
Esteem platform.
You're welcome.
And it stands for honoring the people we serve with respect, compassion, and love.
What?
Fitness, nutrition.
What? Why don't you set the love aside? Why don't you set the compassion aside? Why don't we just look at certified personal trainers? Why don't we look at science? Why don't we have, foundational elements? I don't give a shit if you care about me. Why don't we just not take advantage of people's health and their mental health and their physical health and actually do stuff that has that has good outcomes, like good long-term outcomes. But he doesn't care. He's like, I love you. Just accept what I'm giving to you. No, thank you. I'll pass.
In that live
Don't
chat
question
last
me
night,
or you're a hater.
Yeah, in that live chat last night, I said, Carl loves your money.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what he loves.
Indeed.
Mindset. Look across the entire spectrum of so-called competitors.
So-called competitors?
So-called?
You mean Peloton is a so-called? That's a competitor?
Peloton,
YouTube?
who has a 98% retention rate. Okay.
And also, there's so many free YouTube. There's incredible YouTube creators who have amazing workout programs. There's Jen. Am I pointing the correct way? No.
Yeah.
Jen B has an incredible Anchor Fit Club where you're gonna get the science and the inclusivity and the no bullshit approach from her. And it's not just tough. It's not tough love or whatever. It's actual kindness and saying let's learn about your body so that you can be empowered to make the best decisions for you. And if I don't know the answer, I'm going to point you into the direction of the person who can answer your questions. So it's vastly different. It's vastly different than whatever the hell Beachbody is promoting. Oh.
Yeah.
Carl.
One of them honors the whole human being this way. And most of them are so focused on what you can't do, what you can't have, and monetizing envy and competition that they dishonor the people they serve.
You're dishonoring the people.
Coral.
I have never once felt dishonored about anything on Peloton, ever. Maybe the fact that Just Sims is a little crazy sometimes and makes you go a little hard.
She
that's
literally
it.
whooped your ass.
Other than that, or maybe, Cody makes me laugh the entire time I'm on his bike rides and I can't really get into it because he just cracks me up the entire time. I mean, come on. Just shut the fuck up, Carl.
And they're also
sorry.
not trying to sell me Shakeology during my workout or any other product or telling me to restrict foods or anything like that.
Never.
Yep. He just is not aware of whatever.
So does it matter if it's called Beachbody? I used to think it didn't. No, it didn't. Now I know it does. I'm grateful.
It does because people think it's a fucking pyramid scheme, my guy. It does because you are creating, unfortunately, eating disorders. You're creating an environment where eating disorders tend to thrive. It's you. And so then you changed your name so people can't look into the history of Beachbody? No.
For Beachbody. But if I can no longer, if it can no longer be called Beachbody.
He's so upset
he just
about
told
this.
on himself
He's
there.
so upset about
him,
this.
Like thinking so hard before he speaks.
Yeah. Even
He's
though
so
he's
upset.
got he's got a teleprompter in front of him that he's reading.
His brain is breaking having to read these out loud because he doesn't believe what he's saying, in my opinion.
Because of the ideal,
the slow
we
blink.
have to move forward
Yep.
and have that courage to
He keeps looking away too.
He is like mourning the loss of him not being able to keep his company name, and he can't. He barely can say it.
make that change. You know, it's funny. But our next guest on this gala has demonstrated
We'll
that
pause it right there.
loving life isn't about achieving an ideal.
Let me see what timestamp. We're pretty close. All right, this is it. This is gonna be the when you're watching a TV series and it's at the climactic point and they're like, just kidding, you're gonna have to watch the next episode. We're not gonna make you wait for a week. We're gonna make you wait for a few days because on Wednesday we're getting our Snark battle buddy Amy into the mix and it's gonna be.
Amy didn't get to watch this last night with us and be in the comments with us, so it's all gonna be.
And it gets good.
Yeah,
with the guest speakers gets good.
Do we know if Petra is like a certified anything or is she just a life coach?
Positive psychology performance coach. There is a certification for it.
There's a certification for it from
it's some Australian company.
Or I can get a certification through the life coach school.
It's kind of like that.
I'm a life coach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like
Amy is a certified life coach, so
that's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Amy would be able to.
We have to bring our own expert in. To this conversation.
I wonder how mad Ashley Molstead is that they didn't ask her to be part of the mindset.
Because she talked about this to Carl 2 years ago.
Yes, she did.
Yeah.
About being more body positive.
It's called the Institute of Positive Psychology Coaching.
What the fuck is that?
I love all these new types.
Someone messaged me after I showed the mindset thing in my stories last night, and they were like, there's no such thing as a certified psychologist. There's no such thing as that.
What?
Well, there wouldn't be. Wow,
a license, right?
I mean,
it's licensed.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you can get a certificate for anything.
Again, they're just making up. They're just making up
shit.
Titles,
shit.
Just like the VP of mindset. No other company has a VP of fucking mindset. It's bullshit.
I'll be the VP of mindset for the Snark Crew. I'll pretty much do anything for a check. So
call me the VP
times zero.
Call me the VP of puppy chow making. Okay.
Hell yeah. Yep. Oh my god.
Puppy chow for my Christmas present next year.
Melissa said, I am certified in smart assery. We love it. Y'all make yourself titles. I will address you as your business title in the chat going forward. Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
Certificate does not equal a license.
Yep.
No, it does not.
But Autumn, we would still love for you to get your certified personal training. What their certification? Some certification, some current one. I'd love for it.
Anything Autumn would be nice.
Yeah.
And not a hormone.
Well,
not hormone.
not the hormone one she's getting right now. Which apparently
that's going to be the next thing.
It is because apparently she did a Q&A in a private Facebook group, Beachbody group, and there are a bunch of women in there talking about wanting something to program to help with their hormones.
Oh,
please.
Hell no.
Please.
So now she's going to pretend to be a medical doctor?
Yes.
No. Please see an endocrinologist. Please, 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 dear God. Please don't listen to these quacks. You will hurt yourself.
Oh my God.
You will hurt yourself.
I'm sure. True. You can even get a birth certificate just for being born. Best word the world ever got when I made the entrance.
Yes. Oh my gosh, we got you're hilarious. Oh my god. Well, it's been a whole moment of Sunday snarkies. I hope you're not offended I call you that. I love that you hang out with us whenever we go live. I know you can spend your time anywhere, and we do not take it for granted that, you know, you want to snark the hell out of Beachbody. Oh, I'm sorry, Body with us. So we
okay, real quick, I'm
yeah.
going to address the NASM, the CEUs included Beachbody programs.
Sure.
You could get CE continuing education credits for the live instructor programs.
Okay.
So if you were a live Beachbody instructor and you were a NASM CPT, you could get that certification through Beachbody.
But they don't have that anymore.
And they don't
have it anymore.
They don't do that. Yeah, they took it away.
That's gone. But that's what that was.
Mm.
That's what Amy was too. Amy was also certified live trainer with Beachbody.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah, but she wasn't. She wasn't a CPT or AFFA. I don't know if she was an AFFA with NASM.
I don't.
But you have to continue your education to keep your certification current. And that was one way you could do it through NASM, was to take the Beachbody live instructor courses.
Yeah.
Melissa, I have a license in marriage too. That does make us licensed marriage professionals.
Just Shields said the best certificate I ever got is my divorce papers.
Oh my God. We love it. We love the amount of snark and heart in the live chat. And Replay Crew, I hope you don't feel left out. There's a much non-culty love for you. It is a wild ride if you can catch us live, and we are going to be live on Wednesday, whatever date that is. Today's Sunday, March 5th, and then the 6th, 7th, 8th, the 8th.
Yeah.
It's going to be on the 8th. We're going to go live, and hope you can join us. If you notice on the screen, we do this through Restream, so the screen is the collective chat from all of our channels in one space. So we like having that so everyone can kind of feel like they're engaging in the conversation, even if you really want to stick on Amber's channel or Cheryl's channel or Jen's channel or whatever.
Well,
and so, not Jen's, but okay.
It's streaming on mine, but I don't look at it.
Yeah. So we'll catch you on the next live stream. Take care of yourself this week. Do something for your mental health and your physical health, and be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself if you're still in multi-level marketing and you're struggling about if you want to stay or if you want to leave. And if you still just want to lurk and kind of listen and figure shit out while you're processing that, you're always welcome here. We're a little snarky and sassy, but again, if you've got questions and you feel comfortable and you want to talk in the live chat, we don't bite. I know it seems like we're a little fiery. We're fiery about exploiting consumers. We're fiery about people offering medical information when they're not licensed professionals. We're fiery about Carl Daikeler personally profiting off of the diet industry for 20 plus years and then saying he had no part in hurting and harming the people who are making him wealthy. And so that's what we're fiery about. And if you've got questions, you can slide into our DMs or slide into the live chat or ask questions in the comments, and we'll do our best to answer them. So any last closing words? We're good.
I'm going to take a nap now.
Yes, good vibes for Jen.
Have fun. Good vibes.
Oh, she can heal up. So I'm gonna go ahead and play the outro, and we'll see you next time. Okay.
Bye.
Bye, you all. Bye.